Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Sunday, August 14th of 2025. So I've got another quick shopping haul. So I've been to Dollarama, Dollar Tree and Value Village. So I'm going to start with the Value Village one. So I need new runners. So I found these Calvin Klein shoes. I mean, I have to wash them. They're kind of dirty on the bottom. I did scrub them a little bit on the outside and a little bit on the inside. I did wear them the other night. So these were $12.99 and then 65 cents for GST. So $13.65 for a nice pair of white Calvin Klein runners. Set them back on the floor. And then I'll do the other Value Village stuff in a second. I'm just going to do what I've got in front of me. I was at the Dollar Tree. Like I said, my brother and his wife are expecting the first baby in February. So I was just kind of looking for a few baby things for them, and I found these cute little socks at Dollar Tree. So you get two pair, and they are the 0 to 6 months. I couldn't find anything. I've been looking for gender neutral, baby items, and everything I'm finding is really girl or really boy, not a lot of in between. So I did find one pack of these little socks and they were $1.75. I did buy a bunch of things from the Dollar Tree. My total actually was $11.55, but I'm just going through, oh no, I did miss two items. Oh, 1 minute. Yeah, sorry, because I had a few items on here. My mom's birthday's in October, my sister's birthday's in November, and I've got two of my girls' birthdays are also in November, so I'm kind of looking for a few gift things. So I've got some receipts and stuff here with gift things that I didn't bring out, and then I realized, oh, there's a few other items on here that are not gifts. So while I was at the Dollar Tree, I did find these little bottles of the rubbing alcohol and the peroxide. So this is a 50% rubbing alcohol, and this was the 3% peroxide. And these were $1.75 each. I bought these because the ones I'm using in my car, I've got the small little travel size ones, but in my car when they're in the glove box, they tip over and they leak. And I find with these type of lids, because of the way they are constructed, you have to press down to get this stuff to come out. They don't leak. So this will probably prevent peroxide and rubbing alcohol to get spilled in my car. And I'm just going to double check that that was all from this one that I can show. Yes. So I'm not quite sure. Like I said, it was $11.55, but a few other items were birthday gifts. So that's that receipt. And then I got another Dollarama receipt here. And again, there's like 1 or 2 items on here that were crisp or birthday gifts. So I did buy another one of the Delnon 100% acetone nail polish remover. And it is now $3.25 for a bottle. I know I bought one recently, but I've been doing my nails a lot lately, so I thought I better grab another bottle because sometimes when I'm looking for it, they don't have it. And then I also found some makeup. I don't need any at the moment, but again, it's just the dollar store is carrying it. So I found this Viva Color liquid foundation, and it was $2. And they also had the Viva Color pressed powder. And this was also $2. And then I said I bought a couple other items. So my thing at the Dollarama was $11.05. Okay, let's see this receipt. That's with the baby clothes. Okay, I was at Marshall's this afternoon after church with my daughter. We were just walking through the mall, and I found this on clearance. It is it's called the Green Beaver Company Sensitive Aloe Exfoliant. So it's soothing aloe vera and ultra fine bamboo. So it was on clearance for $3. So I'm going to see if I can get some of these price tags kind of taken off just enough so I can see what that would normally be. Yeah, they said the compare at $12 and their price is $6.99. So $3 for a little bottle of exfoliant. So it was $3.15 with GST. And then Dollarama, I needed bird seed. So I love to get these suet. So I got 2 that are the peanut treat and 2 that are the berry treat. And they are now $1.75 each. And then I really needed the bird seed. And I usually buy the large bag. They didn't have any. So I bought 2 of the 1 kilogram bags. And these were $1.75 a bag as well. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out if it's cheaper for me to go to Superstore, but it's just the big thing at Superstore is like nearly 30 bucks, and I don't want to spend that kind of money. I don't mind spending like, $5 to $8 a month on birdseed. I don't have to put out as much cash. If I want to buy the big thing, it's going to be like nearly 30 bucks. So I just like these wild birdseed mixes. And these ones have cracked corn, white millet, wheat, sorghum, black sunflower, and oats. And then, because I'm organizing my pantry, or I am finished my pantry, but I said I wanted a couple more of these under the shelf racks, and they're kind of stuck together. There we go. So I bought 2 of them. I really wanted the black ones. All they had was the white or this gray. I went with the gray, and they are $4 a rack, and I bought 2 of them just so I can have a few more things hanging on the shelf. So they do go on the shelf, but they also, if I can get this to line up, they also can attach to each other. Just, I gotta set this down and do this. So then it's supposed to attach, and I know I've done it, and now I can't figure out how. Because now it's not looking like it's gonna work. These little hooks here are supposed to hook on up here, and you're supposed to be able to slide these through the other things underneath, and it doesn't look like it's gonna line up. So maybe these ones aren't. The ones I have downstairs, I can actually slide them into, and I can make like a double hanging basket. So I'm just gonna have to, oh no, maybe it's there. Yeah, there we go. I just have to, yeah, look at it and figure out where it's supposed to hook on. They're supposed to just easily slide into place like that. But I'm going to see, sometimes they just get squished. Maybe I'll try stacking the other way. Yes, I think this one is just bent. No, maybe not. I do know that they do stack that way because I have done it with my other ones. I'm thinking maybe it's just because they are just so new. There we go. It just took a minute, but see, they clip together. You can like one shelf, hang them up, or you can just set them on the floor and you can just stack as many as you need. So I kind of like that. But for me, I'm going to use them just each individually hanging on the shelf of the pantry so I can get some more of the loose produce items off of the floor. And I think that was everything. So it was all the bird seed and the 2 shelves. So my total was $18.50 and then 93 cents for GST. Rounding for pennies, it was $19.45. And what's this receipt? I already used that one. That was the shoes. Okay, and then I've got one more Dollarama here, and then I'll get to the baby items. So I found this nice little white basket with a handle. I do need another little basket that I can just carry around the house, moving things from, from the hall closet into the bathroom. I just kind of need, a little basket. So this was $1.25, and it's not going to take up any room either under my sink or in the hall closet. And then I did get this larger stackable storage box with the lid. This one was $3. And I also got 2 of the smaller storage containers stackable with the lids. And these were $1.50 each. I used ones like this for the tea, but I think the ones I got for the tea were the size in between these. That's what I was actually looking for. I couldn't find it, so I just bought these 2 smaller ones and the one larger one. So I'm trying to organize my first aid kit, so I got all the Band-Aids. So I just want to separate, you know, the different sizes of Band-Aids. And then I also found this nice travel mug. It's got, you know, women on there, you know, she's reading, drinking coffee, but surrounded by plants. So I love that design. Or maybe she's not reading. Maybe it's just straight drinking coffee surrounded by plants. I don't know. I thought it was a book. Maybe there was another design. I don't know. But this was, I believe it was $5. Yes, this was $5 for this one. And it's just, I have a lot of Starbucks ones, but I just don't want to take my Starbucks ones out of the house in case I set it down somewhere, forget it, you know. So I just wanted another one that's just a, you know, just a basic one that I can take out of the house. So I think that was everything. So all the containers and the baskets, it was $12.25 and then 61 cents for GST. And then again, rounding for pennies, my total was $12.85. And then I think now my last ones will now be the baby items. So I'm just going to, just gotta move my camera. Okay, so baby clothes at where I live for Value Village, they have 3 different sizes of bags, and you just, you know, fill a bag and you pay what it costs. So I got the largest bag and it was $12.99. So in this bag, I was able to find one of these little, it's called it's a Halo Sleep Sack Swaddler. So I'm just gonna open this up. You can see you just put the baby in here. The baby's all safe and secure. And then you can just wrap this Velcro. There's 3 different ways to have it going for the baby, but that is just so much, I wish they would have had this stuff when my kids were little. It'd be so much easier. Then you're not dealing with, you know, like dropping all the receiving blankets or other blankets while you're carrying your little one. And then I've got 4 pairs of booties. So I got 2 of the leather moccasins and 2 of these little runners. Like, we don't know if it's a girl or a boy, and so trying to find things that are, you know, can be used by either girl or boy. But I found a stack of little hats. So I got a Winnie the Pooh one. This one here, obviously a girl because it's the little bow on top. Blue and white striped. Another blue one. Oh, it's dinosaurs on there. I didn't even notice that. I just, you know, grabbed them all. Another blue and white striped, and this little white one with a little face on it. Oops. Just gonna pull this. Yeah, okay. This little overalls, and another little pair of overalls. Like, I love the cords and jeans and things like overalls like this, and it's pants. You can kind of get the darker colors, or kind of gender neutral kind of. It's what you wear, like I said, it's the accessories, you know, tops, socks, hair stuff is what makes it, you know, if it's a girl or a boy. But, you know, don't know. This cute little 2-piece Mickey Mouse t-shirt and short. So it is Disney. It's also from H&M. So you got the little top and the little pants. Just, you know, really cute. A little baby sweater, and this one is made with love by Place. So this must have been the children's place. But again, you know, I mean, it's either a girl or a boy can wear this little sweater. Found a newborn size little onesie. Then I got a couple larger onesies. Like, I love these. It's green and white with all the monkeys. Well, the brown one's got the little bears all over it. And then another little bit larger one, but you know, babies grow fast. So it's blue with all the little bears. And what I thought was so cute is the back of this one. Kind of looks like those, whatever they're called. I can't remember now. You know, I can't remember what they're called, but you undo the back to change the diaper, and I just thought it was so cute. And then I got another little onesie. It's more of like a winter weight, and I just thought it was kind of cute. It's like a little animal. So it could be a cat or a dog. Maybe a cat. Yeah, it's a cat. It's got the heart nose. So a cat wearing glasses. And then I got some little undershirts here. So we've got this little one here. It is an undershirt, like the little onesie undershirt, but the way that it tucks down is then has the shirt that hangs out, and then you won't realize that they're wearing a little undershirt. Then there was just a little green one. Oops, I got it upside down. Little green one. And I found a red one that says Canadian on it. Like I said, that's going to be important because, you know, she's from the Philippines, so their kids are going to be, you know, dual citizens. So when I saw this one, I'm like, yes, I have to get that one. A little pair of jogging pants. Oh, they are Nike. Wasn't sure if that was the Nike ones. And then there's another pair of these little blue jogging pants. Again, I mean, like when they're crawling around the house, you know, blue pants, don't think it really matters. And another pair of little gray ones. Now, I mean, this one would be more boys because it does say MPV on it. But I've had girls and boys, and they grow out of these clothes so fast at this size. I think this is like a 3 months. Oh, this is 6 months. Okay. I don't know. I would consider this almost 3 months. It just kind of looks small to me. But around the house, when they're just learning to crawl, you know, just good to have extra clothes. Then these ones definitely look more girlish to me. And these are a 9 to 12 months. Again, it's from the Children's Place. And then I got some of these cargo pants ones. I love the cargo pants. So I got this color. I got another cargo pant. And a little bit darker one. They're different sizes. Like I'm trying to keep these. Yeah, this is a 12 months. And this one's a 6 months. And this one is a 3 months. So I was trying to get like, you know, like all the sizes that you're gonna kind of need. Like at least one of each size. And I got the jeans. So I got this one here is a 3 to 6 months. And this pair of jeans is a 12 months. And this last pair of jeans is an 18 months. So, you know, like 3 pairs of jeans, you know, different sizes. And 3 pairs of the cargo pants, different sizes just to help them get started. And then same with like the sleepers and undershirts, just kind of a variety of sizes. And where did I put my receipt for this one? Okay, so I said, yeah, it was $12.99, and then I had a $2 off coupon, so I used my $2 coupon off of the baby clothes. So it made it $10.99 plus the GST of 55 cents. So it was $11.55 for all these baby clothes, and that's not even all of it because I got I got 5 silicone bibs, but they are actually in my bathtub getting washed at the moment. And then all this baby stuff, I can't seem to find any of my, I can't seem to find any of my baskets that I have or boxes or anything. So I did go to Dollarama and I bought another little laundry basket for $5 just so all this baby stuff can be in here and it's not going to get wrecked. It's all going to be, you know, protected from my animals and anything else that could happen before it gets to them. So I'm just going to put these back, and I think that was everything. Actually I'm going to run and go to the bathroom and show you what I have in there. All right, so I'm in my bathroom just because they are in the tub. I'm washing them. I don't want to drip water everywhere, but these are the 5 silicone bibs. Look at that little kind of like a taupe color with all the dinosaurs. A bright, very wet still, a bright yellow. It's got the sun and rain clouds on it. Another gray one. It's got, you know, the sun and rain clouds. Just a straight, like a bluey gray color. And then another blue. It's got, like, you know, a little vehicle on it. I said, like, trying to find things that are like, you know, kind of unisex, but it's whatever I can find is what I've got. And I'm just going to put these back here because they are very wet. Now my arm has got water dripping down my arm. And then I have 6 of these, and they're very important to have. So I decided I'm going to give my brother and his wife one of them. So it is hanging here. It is wet, but it is protects your car from the car seat. Just do this so you can kind of see it is quite big. I bought these, I have 5 of them at Toys R Us quite a few years ago. They were clearing them out for 20 something dollars each, around 25 bucks each. The regular price at that time, which was 2013, they were like about 85, 90, somewhere around there, like 80, 90 dollars each. So when I saw them at 25 each, I bought them all because my car, I knew I'd have like up to 5 car seats in my car. So, and then I got another one a couple years later, secondhand store for around 10 bucks. So I bought that one too. So that's why I have 6 of them, because my day home, I needed them. So I figure I'm gonna found the nicest one that has, like, some of them have been well used in my car in the last, you know, 12-ish years. So I've got a little bit of wear on them. This one here, for some reason, has like no wear on it. I just decided I'm just gonna wash it very good. And then going through other things in my house, I might as well just stay in here because there's just a couple items, and, you know, putting away toiletry items. I found some baby stuff left over from my day home. So I got this. They're brand new. They've never been opened. If you're wondering, I don't give open product stuff away to people unless, you know, I had to. But these are brand new, not opened yet. And this is the Delnon baby shampoo. I know these were bought from Dollar Tree, you know, probably about 3 years ago. So got this one, and then I've got the Delnon soft baby lotion. There's something sticky on there. I'll wipe that off. So the baby lotion, a small bottle of baby oil, Dollarama, I think that's what it says, baby oil. And then I also found my stuff. I'm very sensitive to soaps, so I usually find that sometimes the baby soap works good. So this is the chamomile flower nourishing baby bar, and it's by Yardley. And then I was talking to my mom, and we talk about, you know, washing baby clothes in the washer, how little things kind of get misplaced. And I have a stack of these in my laundry room in my cupboard. And so I have this one here, and it's a 2-pack, but they are the really small ones. I'm not going to open this because I've got more downstairs. But so this was $1.50. Like I said, I use these little mesh laundry baskets for lots of things. You know. So I thought I will just slip that in as well. It's one less item it's one more item out of my house, and it's one less item they have to purchase. So that's what I said, like, these things here were just some leftover baby products from my day home. So I'm gonna wipe these containers off. I don't think the baby oil leaked, because it shouldn't be open. No, it's not the baby oil. I don't know. I've been, you know, touching this, cleaning this stuff, moving things around. I may have, just a second. Sorry, just scratching my neck, and I got my necklace tangled in my hair. Yeah, so like I said, I've been just clearing out my house and just finding a few things. So this is probably just something, but these have not been opened. And I mean, I can look at the dates. Like this one expires in 27. It says expires 6/2027. And this one here says it expires 6/2028. So like, baby shampoo lasts a long time. And this bottle of baby oil, expiry date, well, it must be printed on the bottom. I'm going to say I do not see it unless it's just so faint. I don't see an expiry date on this one. It says it's supposed to have one, but there is nothing there that I can see. Oh, no, there, I see it. You got to look over this side of the bottle. So this says it expires January of 27. Like I said, this stuff lasts a lot longer than people think. And I don't think the bar soap has an expiry date because I've never known bars of soap to actually expire. It's brand new. It shouldn't have been near any moisture. It all seems, you know, box is good. Nothing's leaked on it. So I think that is everything. I'm just gonna move this stuff and my camera back to the room and just double check that I actually got everything. So I've checked all my receipts and everything that's sitting here. I have done everything except I don't remember if I said the laundry basket was $5 and then with GST it was $5.25. So that is everything. I can't remember if I actually said the price on the laundry basket, but okay, so that is everything from the last couple days out shopping. Yeah, so again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.